Hi, I'm Don Melander, and I teach a beginning watercolor class and a more advanced watercolor class here at the VHC. We are using traditional watercolor methods, the standard watercolor paper, standard watercolor paints, and equipment. We produce a painting each and every day in these classes, and by using strong values, both light and dark, to show the focal point within the painting. We begin with a drawing on blank paper and because it's a 3-hour class, most people don't believe you can produce this painting in that amount of time, but we do. At the end of the day, you go home with a painting. It is very colorful, but we only use 9 colors. We don't use a whole bunch of colors. Red, blue, and yellow is basically what we have to work with, so therefore we will use those colors, 2 warms, 2 cools, or rather warm colors and cool colors to produce it. This painting in itself was produced with those 9 colors. Strong values. When I say strong values, I mean dark darks, light lights, to show you where show my viewer where I want them to look at in the painting. Big shapes, bold shapes is what does it, and that's why we can do a painting in those 3 hours and produce a credible work. It's surprisingly easy for the average student to do this when they after day one. One of them is called a beginner's class. I think I'm a beginner every time I touch the paper. I begin thinking about what I'm doing. My method of teaching is to tell the student what I'm thinking about, because I have to do this each and every one of my paintings. Where do I start? When is it done? The hardest thing when we try to depict a landscape is what to leave out. There's way too many things to paint in each and every idea we have. So think about the important things we're going to paint and then go on from there to produce this landscape. Again, bold colors, dark shapes, light shapes are the secret to this whole thing, and not to be afraid of putting darker shapes within my painting. It's a value structure. Value meaning darks and lights. And once we understand the value structure, we will be able to produce this our piece of art, and it will be a piece of art. So I will give you something to paint when this is going on, and it will. We will all paint the same thing. So we're all talking about the same thing when we're painting. Now, maybe a subject you don't even like, but you can use. There's none of these lessons you can't use whether you're painting flowers or boathouses or whatever you're painting. You have to paint the same way. They are 3-hour classes, usually limited to, well, I think we normally have maybe 14, plenty of time to help students out. Feel real good about it, giving people personal attention as they take these classes. So there's never so many that we can't give people personal attention. And whether you're a beginner or whether you have some experience, we all learn from each other. It's important to keep taking the classes. So I can't tell you how enthused I am, and I think enthusiasm is the secret to this. If you can desire Talent is about a little 10% of the your ability. Desire is 90% of being a success. So I hope you understand how enthused I am about this process. It is a wonderful, fun thing to do, and I would encourage anybody who is a little bit excited to, if nothing else, come in and watch us and see how much fun everybody else is having, and you will see, you'll be hooked just like the rest of us are.